which is cool. He gets a solo book, which did he have it in the 90s?
Yeah, he had a solo book in the 90s. Yeah. Oh,
Oh god, the
also,
frame rate. Oh wait,
also,
did it speed up?
It looks like it's going a little faster.
oh yeah, Quantum Woody, of course.
Let's see if doing this helps.
By the way, congratulations, Valiant, for the book selling out so much. It's getting a third printing.
Ah,
Ooh.
So, and I would say that's. I read so much stuff. It's not even funny. I even got stuff from Amigo Comics, which you'll see soon. It deals with
yeah.
um
Well, yeah, it looks like it is speeding up
like Cthulhu for children.
for children.
Yes,
Oh god. Did you know H.P. Lovecraft wrote a romance novel once?
not
Kind
a
of
Yes.
weird.
surprise.
Uh, if you go to Cracked, they have an article. Seven authors that wrote books you never would have guessed they wrote. Like Roger Ebert writing a script for a movie that freaked out Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious!
Wow. What was up with Minecraft anyway? Was he just disturbed or he was just on
Minecraft.
drugs?
Huh? Well, the Sid Vicious I'm talking about did drugs from Sex
Hmm.
Pistols.
Ah.
Ah, the frame rate looks like it's just gonna screw with me. Okay, whatever. You have my
Huh.
dashboard, Seraph. By the way, what else you been reading? Is that it?
Yeah, yeah, that's
You
it.
guys have been
What I've been
mad
reading,
contemplative.
what I've been watching.
Don't let my
Obviously, Cardfight Vanguard. Um, you know, Cardfight Vanguard. Um, because that's been so good, especially now that it's really getting into to the, the juice, the meat of the whole uh whatchamacallit arc, the Link Joker arc, because people are getting turned into evil vicious zombie card fighters, and it's glorious. Uh, also been watching a basically it's a bashojo show, but it's dark, and that would be um whatchamacallit, Daybreak Illusion. It's really really good. I thought it was going to be this typical cutesy thing. Nope, nope, people die. Like, this is not your whole, end of the day, everyone is
and
okay together thing. No, no. Like in the first episode, main character ends up killing her own cousin because she gets possessed,
hmm,
and there's no
Interesting.
way
strange.
and no way to heal them
Oh,
other
okay.
than to set their soul free by destroying the monster that possessed them. But they still die. So yeah, um,
Didn't have to
definitely.
go to death.
That's not. That's who's the publisher?
The publisher. Oh God, I forgot who's the publisher. I will have to actually look. Um, um, the publisher. I will. Let me check.
Frame rate. Ugh.
In the meantime, the other what
Yeah.
else
What
I've been
else you been doing?
watching? Obviously, Kyoryuger, God Kyoryuger, and the new Kyoryuger pilot. That's right, I said new. Why? Because old boy retired.
Chop it, chop. Hmm.
Retired
Oh yeah.
Retired. He
or
passed on his powers to
oh,
his
okay.
granddaughter.
Not retire knee.
Yeah.
Well,
Man, looks like I'm
yeah.
not gonna fix the frame rate with this. Jeez. Let me see if I'll pause. No. Blech. Alright. Alright. Okay,
The
I'm gonna
Wow.
Kyoryuger's
pause.
been.
Oh yeah, I paused the PlayStation. Let's see if I can. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, the Kyoryuger. Yeah. So obviously, spoiler. Kyoryu Violet's granddaughter is now the new Kyoryu Violet. Uh, it was great to watch. We also end up losing one of the generals permanently from the looks of it.
Is it the one
I,
that?
that not gonna tell you. Not gonna tell you. Although I will say this much: Candelira sings a brand new song because she wasn't creepy enough before.
The fact that she's even on the lead character like that is, yeah, that just disturbs me.
Hmm.
Hmm. I don't know who it is.
That all?
I say, obviously the new Garo. New Garo is really awesome, and I definitely am enjoying it. This season's just gotten so intense, and the stakes are getting higher and higher, and stories building. The characters have been wonderful. I am so in on it. Like I said, Daybreak Illusion. There was one other. Oh, I can't pronounce its name, but I think it's Ginfu something other, and two names, Kenganetsu, and I. It has art similar to that of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It does.
Yes, and it deals with samurais, and I am all in.
Of course, I do have to ask which he changed. Is it like the first two arcs, or like the now with the fabulous the art design?
First two arcs.
Okay,
So
still good. They're
still
all
good.
good. It's just
Yeah,
he.
no,
It's
yeah.
just he does change his style. Like,
But that's good though because it kind of changes things up. I definitely I was surprised by the show. I was like, okay, let me watch this. Let me see, and let me see if this is interesting. And actually, it is. Um, there was also one other anime that I kind of enjoyed. Oh yeah, in Inazuma 11. You can blame Doc for that.
yeah, I was gonna say Doc. That was all
Yeah,
Doc right there.
blame Doc for that. Yeah,
The way he described it is, I'm like, this sounds awesome.
it
You sure this is just
is.
soccer? Like,
It is like it is so epic soccer, and I don't watch soccer, and I am so
ooh,
for
my
this
puncher.
show. It's not even funny. That's what I've been watching. What I've been
Frame
playing,
rate.
Tekken Evolution.
Yeah, oh yes, yes.
Re- yeah, Tekken
Tell them
Revolution.
that
Sorry.
story.
Oh, you mean okay? Me and Kaust decided to be like, yeah, I convinced Kaust to download it and play it because I don't have Tekken Tournament
Tag.
Tag 2.
Yeah.
You know, the TTT.
Yep.
Tekken Tournament Tag 2. Or, yeah, go T times 4 because every word
TQ.
starts with TQ. Um,
Go ahead.
and then, we both downloaded, we played. I beat him the first time, giving him one hell of a, like super neck breaking swing
Oh
upper
yeah, yeah. That
thingy
move.
with
Yep.
Lily. And he was playing, at the time, he was playing Jack, if I remember correctly, right?
No,
Ah,
I don't
good
play.
old Jack.
I no, I'm not a Jack player.
Oh, it wasn't Jack. It was oh yes, it was oh god, I forgot his name.
Paul.
Paul. Yeah, it was Paul.
You
He
mean
was
one
using.
with the square haircut?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah. He's my main.
he is his main. And then after that, Kaus completely destroyed me.
I forgot who was it that really beat you? Was it Law? My Law?
Yeah, your law will just like you almost got a perfect on me with law both times. And then I was just like, okay,
What
okay.
else you playing? Uh, but yeah, how do you like Revolution still? Like, you know, like,
I enjoy Revolution actually. You
cause
know,
like
even though
I'm
it's
waiting for you to get
freemium and
tag.
there's even though there's it's freemium and there's um minor annoyances here and there, for the most part solid gameplay. I enjoy the characters. It gives you something to keep playing the same character for. Really good stuff. Um, that and also I've been playing um, Vanguard, obviously, and
Yeah, I thought.
Castle Crashers, and
Did you play that Gundam card game still?
I haven't played Gundam War in a while. I have to actually re upload it into this computer, which I will soon. Yeah,
What is this now?
Gundam War.
I'm
It's a
interested.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a card game, but
it
there's
is
an
cool.
electronic version of it so that you can play it. Since Gundam War does not get printed anymore, but it actually got like 27 boosters before it stopped. So a significant amount of
Kung
cards.
Fu Tiger.
Sweet.
Let me put it this way: our buddy Ed the Crimson has beaten me with a deck full of tires.
Yes.
Ti- Tires?
Yeah,
Tires.
yeah. The mobile suit in Victory Gundam. That's basically like Gyara Doga, but surrounded by a tire.
Oh.
I forget what they're called.
Oh yeah, he's beaten me with a deck with that. He's beaten me with a Psycho Gundam deck.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh, you can't juggle, or is it because the frame rate drop? Why am I playing slow, bloody? Why'd I maximize?
I don't know.
All right, Sarah. Keep going, or give it to me. Whatever. Just make sure you
Yeah, no, I'm just keep going. I'm sorry for all the
pause.
awkward silences in the beginning of this, but we'll get rid of that in editing.
Uh,
But yeah, no, I have to say, yeah, Gun of War is a fun game. I'm going to get back to that soon. But for the most part, it's been Tekken Revolution and like I said, Vanguard because yeah, I write a lot. Teehee. And I pass the mic over to you, Kalsama.
All right. While you do that, go to my dashboard and say I'm playing Streets of Rage. No. Actually, what should I play next? It's up to you guys. What did we agree on,
Super
sir?
Robot Wars.
Which one?
Whichever one you got an English patch for.
That would be J.
Is that
Or
already
the
ready?
original. I also have the original.
All right, are either of them ready, queued up to go?
Um, they can be. Oh
Okay.
God, my mouse's sensitivity. All right.
Yeah,
Show
you
me
need to
one.
turn that down. What about you? What do you say,
Oh
there,
Lord,
X?
what did I do? My
Show me one of the
mouse is
Super Robot
being
Wars. I never seen anybody play that before.
any of them.
I haven't. I want to play one, but I need to see how it goes first.
Alright, then I guess I'll start up J. As long as this stinking mouse. Where's my Game Boy?
Check
Advance.
that.
I forget I want the advance, not the original. There we go.
Oh crap! I forgot what else I was playing. I was playing something else.
Oh, what were you playing? So I'm good to go.
Um.
So then, Sarah, in my dashboard, write Super Robot Wars J. It probably won't show up, but go ahead, X. Sorry.
Anybody remember Sailor Moon? Another story.
Yes, I
Another
remember. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Oh
It's a
wait.
video game.
I'm finally going through that on my phone as an emulator.
Super Robot Wars.
Is it J?
J. I also have OG2. but
And it is now updated.
uh, let me know if you can actually see.
I'm checking it now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am trying to be Sean Connery
I noticed.
and doing a bad job of it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the bad now, dog?
No,
It's
just kidding.
okay. I hit a woman.
Now, if you're only seeing black, let me know, because that's all I'm seeing. All I'm seeing is
Mm,
black.
yeah.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is black. Hold on. Okie doke. Let's try this
Why did it
again.
not change? I changed it. Refreshing again.
That's okay, it's not showing my deal.
No, it is not.
That's weird.
Yeah, all I see is
All I
a.
see is
Oh,
black, even though it shows what I'm
All
using.
I see is, yeah, I was gonna say it's black, and it still says Bloody Roar.
Hmm.
sure, Twitch. We need you to kind of.
I know, right? Thanks, Twitch. Woohoo.
So what you
Thanks a
need to update
lot.
instead of making it look pretty. Why don't you update some things like fix your chat,
Exactly.
make it
Especially
able
chat.
people,
Chat be
make
derping all the
everybody,
time.
let people change their HD quality because I kind of sick of trying to watch videos in 720p plus when I can't.
I know, right? That happens to me too.
Like I can't do this shit. What the hell?
Okay, you should be able to see something, but nope. Nope. Hmm. I know what to do. Absolutely nothing. There we are.
Why? He's got something there.
In the meantime, as Kels is fixing that,
Yeah, I know, right?
uh, did you want to continue with what you were
Oh
reading,
yeah,
watching,
what I've been
sir?
playing. It looks like it doesn't like this visual boy. I'm at this have to play something else. Ah well.
Doesn't
So
like you.
so what what have I been playing since it doesn't want me to show Super Robot Wars J? Maybe it'll show the other Super Robot Wars. I don't know. But you were asking me, right, Surf?
Yeah, I was asking you what else you've
So
been reading,
what?
watching.
I'll start with what I've been watching. That's short. I've been watching Valkyria Chronicles on Crackle, and the original Dragon Ball on Hulu. So I'm watching those. Valkyria Chronicles I was watching because I played the game, but I never got to beat it. So I'm like, I should watch the anime. And so far I'm 7 episodes in. I don't mind it. I just don't like. I don't even mind the fact that Alicia is more the main character than Welkin, unlike in the game. I don't even mind that. It's like, fine, Alicia main character, sure, whatever. What what I did mind is the change of her character in the anime. They made her a lot more stereotypical tsundere, and that I didn't like. I was like, oh, okay, sure. I like you, but I don't. I hate you. No, but I really do like you. I have feelings for you, but I hate you. But I like you. I hate that I like you. And that's Alicia in Valkyrie Chronicles so far, anyways. Oh, okay.
And okay, sounds like Valkyria Chronicles
And
is
I've been
actually
watching the original Dragon Ball, and it's subbed.
dun 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. People wonder. I love Dragon Ball, and I'm glad I get to see the sub, like from the original Dragon Ball, so I can see the actual storyline. You know, the actual Japanese storyline, and not the I mean, I grew up watching the dub, but you know, the dub does make it seem more Saturday morning cartoon, Goku Superman type deal. I have to save the Earth.
More like Boy Wonder.
Get off my Earth, and all that stuff.
And Kid Bulma. Yay, Kid Bulma. Well, we don't even know how old she was in that.
So, so I like watching the sub like that, and it's awesome getting to know. You know, Goku's just a jerk pervert. Not even a pervert like he's a pervert, because saying the thing twice, you know what I mean. He's an accidental pervert. Like in the beginning, he's looking up Bulma's panties, but not because like he wants to see what's up there. It's just because he's curious. But he's no he's
You don't
doesn't know
have no.
yeah.
I've never seen a vagina before.
Yeah,
You
for
don't
real.
have a penis?
Yeah. He was actually surprised. Like he smacked her in the cooch because he's like, "Hey, where's your balls? Ooh, you don't have balls." And seeing Kid Goku do that stuff makes me laugh.
Well, it's funny.
And I think that's all I've been watching. I've been playing Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Oh my god. I smell at the game. I am horrible at that game. Jeez. I'm getting whooped by everybody. I mean, granted, I have like, what? I don't even play Rambats. I haven't played a Rambat yet because I'm just like, ugh. I don't. My record would probably be like 50 losses and like 2 wins if I do Rambats. So I'm not doing those. Dag nabbit. Super Robot Wars does not want to work at all. Oh well, I guess I'll try the original Game Boy one, which I don't even know how to play. But it's got an English patch!
Let's do it.
Let's do it!
And now it is time for some Super Robot Wars.
Original! This is the very first Super Robot Wars game.
Original.
And I don't know how to play this game, so you're gonna... Oh no, it's in Japanese! I didn't get the patch. This does have a patch, by the way. I just never patched this, I guess. I forgot.
Woo,
Oops.
black and white colors. My favorite.
Woohoo!
There's some blue.
Something.
1P or 2P? Chingy Wang, or I think it's easy or hard. I don't know.
Sunrise.
Now here
Dynamic.
you pick. You could only pick which series you want to go with, and you had to stick with that series. Here's Gundam. That is Mazinger, and this is Getter Robo.
I see Double Zeta.
Yep.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, ladies and gentlemen, Daisuke has now released sub versions of Double Zeta.
Not only on their website, but also on YouTube.
Yes, definitely. By the way, I picked the Gundam F91 to be my main unit when and now
Awesome.
I gotta pick the ones I want to be on my team. I guess I'll go with Victory, Double Zeta.
You Zeta. Double Zeta too big.
Double Zeta is my fave. Well,
That's funny because I don't like how it looks.
I know people don't. I do because I've always felt that a thing like that should be big and bulky. Because, like, Zeta looks like it comes from Transformers instead of a military robot show.
This is very true.
Sleek design, though. Just, you know, it
Mm,
doesn't really fit in Gundam. Other people have even said that. It doesn't look like it comes from Gun. It looks like it comes from another show. But,
Yeah,
what was I playing? Tekken Tag. Dragon's Crown! Right, that came out!
what is Dragon's
this
Crown,
week.
by the way?
Huh?
What is Dragon's Crown? I never.
He
It's-
doesn't know
it's
what
stuck
Dragon's
under me.
Ball
Oh, okay,
is.
it's a brawler with RPG elements. A little bit of free roaming, not really free for roaming, but you can choose when to do the missions. And there's little
Ooh.
side quests, and it's really pretty looking. It's for Vita and PS3. PS3 is $50, Vita's 40. I got the Vita version. Um, you
Speaking
can
of
pick
PS3, I gotta send mine in.
ah, well, yours broke.
It's been broke. I'm gonna
I don't.
try to
Well,
buy another
they
one,
do
but
not
it's too
have
much.
good range, do they? Yeah, where was I in Dragon's Crown? Dragon's Crown's awesome. I know it had controversy because of the really sexualized female characters,
Right.
which although there's also sexualized male characters in the game, and nobody's complaining about that. The muscles are fine, but the boobs aren't.
You know, just jiggle physics, and people want to trip at everything.
Hey, I do notice there is a little bit of color there. The Zaku's turned pink. Everybody's char. All the bad guys turn pink.
Everyone is Char.
Looks like a
Everybody
moving
char.
dome. I feel like, did I just go colorblind?
Back in the old days, we had black and white grids.
Back in my days,
Grids.
back in my days, we didn't have rechargeable batteries. It took 4 AA batteries to play your games.
Yep, that's what
If
this
you
came out
dropped it,
for.
and you didn't save, you were screwed.
By the way, this is like I said, this is the very first one. So there are no pilots in this game. By the way, all of these robots are sentient in this game. That's the storyline for this. You're not
Sentient
piloting.
robots.
I am not using. Who piloted the F-91 Seabook?
Yes. Yes, Seabook.
I am not using Seabook Arno. I am using the Gundam F-91. It is not Seabook. It is literally the Gundam F-91 acting on its own
Alive.
in this game.
It lives! It is alive!
You know what? Hey,
It
they
is
talk
going
to
to
each other.
dry hump other robots to procreate.
Yep, this is the gun cannon right here. So I'm using the gun cannon. Now the only reason I know what the Japanese says a little bit is because like, thanks to Juwario. Now is this the Zeta or the Hyakushiki? Oh yeah, it's got to be the
Yeah.
Hyakushiki, I think,
Shiki.
because if it had Zeta, it would be a letter Z there. Yeah,
Chinese Gundam. Yay.
Chinese. Well, let's see. What I've been reading. New stuff for Princess came out, or it's coming out. What else I've been
Seriously,
reading?
I
Surf?
cannot find that anywhere.
Princess?
Yeah, I can't find that
I know.
anywhere.
The local comic book guy near me. I already said he's local. He doesn't have. I looked for Valiant and stuff, but no Aspen, and I never see the Valiant comics I read at his shop. Uh-oh, here's the first battle! You gonna attack?
Go and get cut.
I'm gonna do this move deal to this claw guy. Oh! You hear?
Yes!
The Victory Gundam didn't do any damage, did it? Of course.
No.
Now, which one is this? Is this the OG or is this? Oh, it's the F91 right there. Go Seabook or F91 on its own. Oh, the F91 has much better deals. See if I can beat this. It did a slashing motion. All right. That's all I've been playing because I'm reading like I can't remember what I've been reading really. So, Seraph,
Yes, sir.
what have you got for news? I'm gonna go see if I can get Super Robot Wars 3 on this.
As you do that, I do have some news. And first, you know what? We're already dealing with Gundam. Let's dive into it some more. So, we'll
I'm gonna
start.
show off a picture while people wait. Go ahead.
Yes, it was announced yesterday, or technically today, or is it already yesterday again in Japan? Either or.
It's tomorrow in Japan.
It's
always
tomorrow, man. So it's still yesterday. Because we got it earlier this morning today, around 1 in the morning. Um, this news, but ladies and gentlemen, the voice cast for Gundam Build Fighter has been released. Yes, the upcoming anime will feature the story of one young man who is going to be uh, the son of a Gunpla store owner, and but he's never done Gundam Build Fighter fights before. That's basically them fighting with their Gunpla. Uh, the uh, main character's name is Sei Iori, and he is a first year middle school student. Um, he starts getting into these gunpla battle competitions and what has become known as the second gunpla boom. Um, he also teams with his newfound friend Reiji, who's an accomplished Gundam fighter, and as they strive to make it to the Gunpla World Championships. And they have to deal with other characters, like Sei's roommate, China Kosaka, and his rival, one of them anyway, is a guy named Tetsuya Yuki. But the thing is with him, he already has a nickname, Crimson Comet. Taku amazing.
Get it?
Uh,
Gee, I wonder.
yes, I wonder indeed. It will be Gundam Build Fighters will be directed by Kenji Nagasawa, um, and also has mech designs from Kinio Okawara, Junichi Akatsu, Junya Ishigaki, Kanetake Ibikawa, and Kenji Teraoka. But if you actually, the most important thing is actually the voice cast itself. So we're actually going to go down the line of who's on the actual voice cast, and you'll actually enjoy who is in this because I'm certainly excited, and so will you. Playing the title character of Sei Iori is Mikako Kamatsu, who is Joey in Hero Man, and Kototori Mizuki in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Um, Playing his friend Reiji is Saichi Kokuru, who's Subaru Shigeru in Crossfire B Daimon. Um, Playing China, Kosaka, is Yui Ishikawa, who is Mikasa Kanguman in. She's Mikasa over in Attack on Titan, and Dainera in Hero Gage. Playing the Crimson Comet bastard Tatsuya Yuki is Takuya Sato, who is Caesar Zeppeli in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I know that just perked Kaus's ears.
Mm-hmm.
And he is also Toshiki Kai in Card Fight Vanguard. Yep, you already know I'm already attached to this before they announced this cast, and now I'm even more so. Also, a brand new voice actor, Minama Fuji, will be playing the role of Mawa Yasaka, playing the role of Riccardo Fellini is Yuichi Nakamura, who was Gray, Full Buster, and Fairy Tail, Akira Kaburagi Rengoff in Dance of the Vampire Bun. And last but not least, playing Rinko Iori, which
Oh dear.
which is the main character's. I don't know if it's the main character's sister, mother. I'm not entirely sure. Is Ko- Kotono Misuishi. For
Oh
those,
boy.
yeah, for those of you who know that, I know are going like, "Oh my god." For those of you who don't know that, let me give you some reference. She is lesser known as Hummy in Sweet Precure, but she is most aptly known as the voice of Usagi Tsukino, aka Sailor Moon. So
Hmm.
let me settle with this. One of the main characters of Card Five Vanguard and a guy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a person from Fairy Tale, and Sailor Moon herself are all voice actors in this anime.
Sold. I'm in. Let's go. Let's go. I'm good for this. Let's go.
I believe the show is again to premiere um, this October.
This is gonna be one fun fall.
Yep.
In it, Korra's coming out this fall too.
Core's coming back. This then December. Oh boy.
All I gotta say is this. Okay, long time listeners, let's be honest. I'm having a quick aside here. Kaust is absolutely obsessed with Korra,
All right.
and um, he wants a certain firebender dead.
I think we all want him dead. I mean, we can keep his brother
A lot
alive,
of
but
us
just get
do
rid
want
of
him dead.
Why? Because he had two girls.
Because he's
him.
tardily
Just
written. He's Gary Stu.
Going back to Gundam Build Fighters, what do we think? I already have an idea what X thinks, but what about you, Kaus? Are you excited concerning the voice cast?
Yeah, dude. Which JoJo's character did he do any?
Caesar Zep.
Zappelli?
Yeah.
Oh, Caesar. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like you're in.
Yes, yes, yes. It is, or does, is does.
And now, especially with this whole Crimson Comet thing, I'm hoping this lasts for a while. It's to me, honestly, it sounds like Vanguard, just with Gunpla,
Which sounds like it should be good. Should be.
which it is going to be amazing. Because oh my God, Link Joker right now.
Oh
Because
boy.
the guy who's Kai is has become the main villain of the season. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a long story, but yeah, no, and Sailor Moon, freaking Sailor Moon herself is on this thing. I like what? So yeah, I am certainly all in, and yeah, I am definitely looking forward to this. I hope this series lasts like I don't know, 195 episodes or so.
I
I know.
don't know about that long.
I'm saying this beforehand, but the thing is, they're using Gunpla of all kinds of suits that were in all the shows and even some that were in the manga that were never in any animation in terms
Oh
of
yeah.
Gunpla. So I'm in. This
Ah,
voice cast, I was already excited for this before, and I would say, let me give it a chance. Now I'm pretty much the only way I would not watch this show anymore after the first episode if it is absolutely sucks. But at this point, I am sold.
I'm sold. I've been sold. Oh,
And I know Kaus wants to see the fall of the Crimson Comet. I know he does.
sure.
Yeah, well, maybe not. I don't know.
Why not?
Why not? But yeah, so that was the first piece of news. And next up is actually an interesting little tidbit.
Yeah.
Um, Now we go from Gundam to another thing that's near and dear to many of our hearts, and particularly you, Kaus, and also you, X, Pokemon.
Mm.
Pokemon.
X, can I say something before we start?
What?
Well, actually, no, because it might be the news. What you might say might be the news, and then
Ah,
so.
right.
Okay, go.
Okay. It has now been officially released a brand new trailer for Pokemon X and Y, and that has now added a new feature, Mega Pokemon.
Me- Mega
Mega,
Pokemon.
yes, Mega.
Or wait.
You know that new Mewtwo. He's actually Mega Mewtwo,
Oh,
and
that.
that's
Okay. I
what
was
that is.
wondering about that. It's like.
Yeah.
It's like. What do you mean new form? How does he reach that form? Like
Oh,
real.
yeah, exactly. And it gets even better. There's a Mega Lucario, Mega Absol, Mega Mawile, Mega Blaziken, and Mega Amphamus.
That makes sense.
It also revealed the three new Pokemon, Mekuru, um, Dende, Denede, or I can't pronounce it right. Dedenne.
Say it again.
D
D
E
E. Uh huh.
D E
Uh huh.
Nne.
Dene.
Yeah, well, DE, another DE, N, another N, and an E.
Deden.
Yeah,
Dedenne.
Dene or something.
Didini.
Yeah.
Xie xie. Might as well be Chinese.
Yeah, and Harubi. Um, it's interesting. I'm not sure these are the new starters, but they actually look pretty cool. Um,
No, the starters they already mentioned were Froakie, Chespin, and
oh yes, yes, yes. I remember now. Yeah, these new Pokemon actually look pretty cool. One's like this leafy bird-looking thing. The middle one, Dedenne, is a rabbit. And the last one, Ruby, looks like a mouse with
hmm.
Pikachu red um, cheeks. Interesting.
Because if you don't know what to do, just make it look like a Pikachu.
Right, exactly. Oh, and last but not least, they also revealed a new gym trainer, excuse me, uh, Ko- Karuni, who will understand all these new mega types. Pokemon X and Y will be released worldwide come October 12th, 2013. So
Hmm.
October.
Hmm. Uh,
All right, gentlemen.
what
What
you say?
do you think?
Cool.
So when did Pokemon gain the ability to digivolve?
I know. You can not only evolve, but you can digivolve. No, I I was hoping that the
Mewtwo
Mewtwo.
Digivolve to Mega Mewtwo.
Exactly. Like I was hoping that the new Mewtwo was actually a Mew three, like a new another. That it didn't have any to besides it being that it'd be related to Mewtwo, but not a whole just another version of Mewtwo. Like how Mew is related to Mewtwo, but is not Mewtwo.
Right.
But no, that's we.
That would be too easy.
Yeah, that would be too easy.
Oh, Super Robot Wars is not liking me for nothing this whole time. That's weird.
What do you think, X?
Um, yeah, now who's copying whom? Yeah, Pokemon look like they're combining and digivolving. Fantastic. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here with the yellow sheep thing. how it gets flowing hair. Yeah, it looks like a woman. It's kind of creepy.
It's always creepy. Ah,
Be,
here we go.
be a gym leader on skates. Yay! Like that hasn't been done before.
I might be able to get Super Robot Wars J to show after all, or OG. But let's keep talking.
But
Oh,
yeah,
by the way,
so
X status report. What's the chat saying, if anything, or Sarah?
Uh,
it's not really saying anything at the moment.
Ah, it's good.
no.
But it's okay.
Are these the only ones that's going to be doing the quote unquote mega evolution?
That's what I actually was about to ask, because from the looks of it, yes. We got Lucario, Absol, Mawile, Blaziken, Empress, and of course Mewtwo. So, um,
Good.
I guess that's what. Okay, they cover almost all the types, or at least the main types.
Fire, psychic ice, thunder, lightning. Where is this thing in the corner left? I never did that plant in a. Looks like I forget it. I gave up.
Yeah, but this is kind of weird. They're all getting mega forms.
Well, not all, but a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
like some
that's
really
it.
popular ones I noticed. Lucario's not really a legendary or anything, but it's popular.
But the only thing that just keeps coming to my head when I hear the word mega is
Digimon.
yeah. That's all I'm thinking of.
I love that Mega Ampharos is just an Ampharos with hair.
Yes.
Ah, because that makes sense, right?
Yeah, would make sense.
So yeah. Anything else, Sarah? No.
I, actually, those are my two big news stories right now.
Yeah.
It's been like overall most of the week news wise has been more or less other stuff is toys. We talked about Dragon's Crown a little bit. Zatanna's going to be a DLC for Injustice
Hmm.
on August 13th. So the day after you hear this,
Okay.
Zatanna will be available.
Ah, I understand. No,
On
I,
the
I understand why my the Game Boy isn't showing. Huh?
why is that?
It's because it's just blocking it.
Ooh, that's something.
What's something?
Well, I just went to anime news and looks like Funimation added Code Geass and Tales of Abyss, Witch Hunter Robin to their list.
Nice. So they're saving them. I take it.
Yeah, so that means I might get a Blu-ray edition of Code Geass 1 and 2.
Yeah. No, Funimation is definitely good for that. That is definitely something good. How do you feel about that, Jer? Cows?
Cows? Did we
Hello?
lose them?
Hello?
Yeah. Oh,
No.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. But say the series that are rescued from Funimation again.
Okay. Um, let's see. Tales of the Abyss, Witch Hunter Robin, Code Geass, R1 and R2, Angel Links, Crest of the Stars, Banner of the Stars, Banner of the Stars 2, Passage of the Stars Birth.
Ooh, Crescent Banner of the Stars. Man, those are criminally underrated. Criminally underrated.
So I take it that that's a good thing then.
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
okay. I'm going to ask because I feel kind of dumb right now. But what exactly is Crest and Banner of the Stars?
Okay, Crest of the Stars, Banner of the Stars, Banner of the Stars. 2 is a really long sci-fi fantasy anime. It's kind of like I hate to compare everything to Star Wars, but it's like there's spaceships, and there's this race of people called the Ob, which are kind of like genetically modified humans. They live longer. They look like elves. They're not elves. They're space elves. And then there's this dude who's with the princess of the Ob, and they go on this awesome adventures. It's really nice. It's really space opera type deal. But with elves in space.
That actually does sound interesting. I'm glad Winter Hunter Robin's also been saved because that is a good
Yes,
show.
because finding those DVDs are a pain since.
Yeah, I know. Ever since Jenny On went,
Yep.
and then Code Geass, which yeah, we'll see Blu-rays. We better see.
Is that true?
Oh, want. If I, that's all I'm gonna give my friend his collection back.
By the way, people, if you are in the chat, you could suggest a game for me to play.
Yeah, don't be shy. Feel free to suggest.
Please.
And in the meantime, I do actually have some more news.
Ah.
Next up, it has been revealed, um, both on Hero Otaku and The Broken Infinite. Lately, Valiant's been giving us little teasers, and then recently they revealed what those teasers are for. The book Unity, originally back in the 90s, was a crossover event in Valiant, which tied in a bunch of books together. I thought they were going that route again, which I thought was a little weird after they just finished a crossover event, but then I was like, Valiant's just maybe doing something. No, it's not a crossover event. What it actually is a new ongoing series that they're going to launch come November.
What?
Yeah,
It's not just an event.
it's a new ongoing series.
We're thinking the one where Man of War is crazy.
Yeah, more or less. Let me just put it this
So we're
way.
thinking of the same thing. Okay, I thought that was just an
Yes.
event.
No, no, I thought it was an event originally too, because like I said, I assumed it was because originally Unity was an event in the original Valiant
In the
back in the
90s, yeah.
90s. No, this is an ongoing series which will have to kill a king. He has created an army. The world's dangerous man, Toyo Harada. Oh boy, Harada's in this. You know how good or bad that is. Has been struck by the one thing he never thought possible: fear. Halfway across the globe, a new power threatens to topple modern civilization, and to prevent um, and to prevent the cataclysm that is to come. Harada will unite the most lethal, most volatile, most unforgiving team the world has ever known: Unity. To defeat the king, armed with the universe's most powerful weapon, the Exo Man of War armor. So yes, this team is going to be formed by that son of a bitch, Toyo Harama, to basically take out Exo Manowar.
I know, right? Like, you thought he was a hero, but
Now
nope.
he's being the good guy while the hero is being a bad guy. Well, for those in context that are interested, let me say this to you. Recently, Exo Manowar has found was originally from the age of the Visigoths and the Crusades. Years, obviously, we're talking centuries ago now. Um, he was taken and was enslaved by an alien group called the Vine. The Vine worship this ball, which actually turns into an armor, the Exo Manowar armor. Auric ends up becoming the new Exo Manowar as the armor only works for him, and he uses it to kill the Vine, get revenge. Um,
That I was with him for.
and then,
But then
yeah,
again,
he was back on Earth, and then he went to the Vine homeworld after a
yep.
while, took down most of the evil Vine captors, and then find that there are some Vine that are just religious that really want peace. help put them in power and find a bunch of human slaves from the same time period. He brings them back to Earth, to Romania, and Exo Manowar's like, you know what? This is now our nation. I am king. This is now our nation. So he's basically
Woo!
taking over Romania.
Yep.
Eternal Warrior tries to talk him out of it, and it turns into a fist fight.
Fight.
So now, obviously, that current story is going to be big because it's going to be a catalyst for this. The group of Unity is actually composed of Harada, Eternal Warrior, a woman that I am not sure of, but is connected to Harada, and last but not least, and I know our buddy back from Layback Comics is going to love this, Ninjak.
Yeah.
So it's the four of them fighting off Exo Man of War. This is actually going to be an ongoing series that will be written by New York Times bestselling writer Matt Kind, who's written Justice League of America and Mind Management all over in Image right now, and by superstar comic book artist Doug Brathwaite of the um, Universe X, Earth X trilogy, and has done Justice and Journey into Mystery. Unity will hit stores. Well, it's the publisher's first milestone super team title, and it's a lot of their heavy hitters. They said that Valiant is so confident about that they're told qualified retailers that Unity #1 is 100% returnable if it doesn't sell.
Wow.
And
They're that it. They're that
yeah,
confident.
they're that confident in the book, and also will have um, variant covers from the following artists: Brian Hitch of the Ultimates and Age of Ultron, J.G. Jones of Final Crisis and Wanted, Trevor Foreman of Animal Man, Pablo Rivera of Daredevil, who actually I believe won the Eisner last year alongside Mark Wade, excuse me, and um, Clayton Crane of Ghost Rider and Carnage. Also, another incentive cover is done by comic book legend and icon Neil Adams. Unity #1 is due out in stores November 13th. But yeah, there you go. What do you think?
Huh.
So we got a hero that's basically kind of become a villain, and a villain that's kind of being a hero at the same time.
Right.
And we've got this group of individuals.
Right.
The team has a ninja and an immortal warrior and a scion, and I don't know what the chick does. To fight basically a man in super powerful armor,
Mega Man.
more or less.
Pretty much. Oh god, these aren't working. By the way, still haven't given me a game. Nobody in the chat.
No,
Oh,
no one's giving a game. You know what? Play JoJo.
It's alright.
I mean, I see Caesar up now. It's just like might as well play JoJo.
yeah.
No,
Well,
but I mean, I know you don't really know about Valiant X, but what do you think about the book?
it sounds interesting. I'm about to see. So the thing about me is, like comics is just, I'm always kind of which way to read because I'm trying to figure out if y'all know. I want to read the Court of Owls series, but I don't know which is that the New 52 or an old one.
New 52. At the
Which,
beginning of New 52, literally.
okay, the
Just
Nightwing or
read.
just Batman?
Just Batman. Just pick up the Batman stuff.
Okay.
You don't need to get all the rest of it to get the the story. But
By the way, since we're done with the news, bring up whatever you want to talk about. I know there's one thing, Seraph, I'll start us off. I noticed in my anime list that it seems, based on just the popularity and how many people watching and dropped and didn't drop the anime, Majestic Prince has less people watching and enjoying, more than less than Valvrave, and this confuses me. Valvrave is just cookie cutter beyond cookie cutter.
well, it's more than that. But you have a good point. The thing with that is this: I I think that with Valvrave, it's just me personally. I found the bad guys mecha were ugly. The Valvraves were nice. The
Yeah.
story would get good, and then at the end of every episode, it would let you down. Like it would get it would go from become like rising to a point where it gets really awesome, and then it immediately turns to crap. And this is not just one episode. This is not just a couple episodes. This is every single episode of the show. That's why I stopped. I don't get what other people see in it. I don't like maybe the payoff is worth it after a while. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to know. I tried. I really tried with the show. No, not anymore. I'm done.
I've only watched 3 episodes and I was like, ugh. So I switched to Majestic Prince, and Majestic Prince, I was like, yes! I'll stick with this. But Valvrave, I'm like, I didn't drop it, but I'm very close to. I put it on the back burner for now, but I'm probably end up dropping it anyways when I get after watching Majestic Prince. Alright, let's see if I remember the buttons.
Go, go.
I wonder how long it's going to take Funimation to release these animes they got.
So, how about you, X?
Probably
Did you watch either?
Valvrave just
Valrave or Majestic Prince?
yeah.
I haven't watched Valrave, but I've been watching Majestic Prince. And once you get past the character design, which, they don't look like they're crying, I still look far apart. And kind of look like they're kind of cross-sided, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. After getting past Hirai face, which, like you said, he fixed that they don't look like they're crying anymore. They look like they just finished crying. But no, it's once you get past that, it's actually not. Especially if you get past episode 7, because the story picks up.
Oh yeah, it does, especially with that battle.
Anything else, X? What's been bugging you, or not bugging, something that you like even?
Hmm. Say it again. I couldn't hear you.
Anything on your mind?
What's bugging me? Not much is bugging me. Like, there's probably is something. This down. I'm not thinking about it right now.
Okay, I'll kickstart something again. This Gundam build fighters. We talked about it, but I don't know. Did you like Gundam? What was that other Gunpla anime that came out recently? Something beginning G or something like that.
Beginning Gunpla Builder or something.
Yeah. Did you watch that and like
Oh,
it?
I did. That one was okay. The guy with the horse. That was kind of extreme, but
I know. It's like this is just Gunpla, dude. We're just building toys here. Like you're taking this way too serious, Jack.
I mean, the whole concept, the idea of fighting with Gunpla. I don't know what took us so freaking long. I mean, we have what balls, card games, spinning tops. We have shows about battling spinning tops.
Yep. Still, I don't know how that isn't dead.
It still is. Oh my god.
Yep.
It's just spinning tops. Huh? And then what's
Hey,
this?
hey, Beyblade's okay.
The original's okay, but the new stuff, the whatever they got now, the Beyblades and Blade wheels, it's just like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just done.
Oh, what? You weren't done with card games on motorcycles?
Uh,
I
I
was
was
done with
done with
card games on
Zexal and
motorcycle.
GX came out, and then I was like,
Wait, wait. What? You were done with Zexal, then GX came? No, GX came after the original.
it depends on how
Zexal's
I
the
saw it.
latest. Yeah.
Uh,
Ah, okay.
Okay, you want?
what is this? Okay, forget that. What is this? Zexal. What? They got scouters now? Okay, forget that.
Yeah, they do. Pretty much, they all do. Something about.
Forget that. But ain't the original or just 5Ds? 5Ds I could take because I actually like the main character.
So far, so good in this. How about you, Surf? Like Gundam, the whole thing I brought up about Gundam is like not a new alternate universe, not new UC stuff, but Gunpla. I don't mind it, but
You want more UC.
yeah, I do. But I actually don't mind it because I did enjoy Gunpla builders, and if going that route is better than something new with Seed or Age, unless it's pre the third generation of Age, because the first two parts of Age I didn't mind, but then you got the understanding, as Chris would say. We have to
I always thought about this.
understand.
I always thought if Garudo, and Kyo met, I think Kyo will be dead.
Yeah.
I think he just says, forget this. Satellite cannon activate. Let's go.
Yes, Garrett. Especially since that girl in the first part of Age basically was an XP of Tifa.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh
well,
god, I
I
forget how
mean,
to do
I
it.
like, I like what they're gonna do with Build Fighters because it's taking the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh and applying it to Gunpla. Yu-Gi-Oh and Card Fight Vanguard, and it's going
Oh,
to
why did I
apply it to
follow that?
Gunpla from the looks of it. And I mean, I get to see the Wing Zero again. I get to see Gundams fight each other that would never fight each other in other series. What's
Yeah,
not to
that's
like?
that's that's why I liked Dynasty Warriors Gundam, even though I'm not a Dynasty Warriors fan. And some people are like, it's a Dynasty Warriors game. But I'm like, yeah, but you get all these different universes that fight each other, and wasn't
I
so
mean,
bad.
yeah. That's Asia team up with Hero Yui. Come on!
It
What's that
goes
not to like? Go
to
ahead.
be continued. So, Sarah, anything in your head? I brought up two things already.
Yes, actually, here's a couple of things that I want to actually talk about. Um, I know some people are going to be nervous, especially with the fact that you're retiring. When we record next week, that's it. You're
Yep, both for
retired.
both Ikaricast and
Yeah,
Morphin
more
Bracers.
from bracers. Yeah, you know.
Gotta hang up the morpher.
Hang up the Morpher. Of course,
Or just pick a replacement.
you never know. I already mentioned for Ikaricast, I'm gonna be here for streams still, just not often.
Yeah, like he's going to be
And I'm
taking.
still go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go
No,
ahead.
like you've asked, and I've asked, and it's just kind of like this is this. I hope people have enjoyed listening to you over these last almost 5 years now,
Mhm.
about 5 years now. So it's a lot has happened, a lot has changed. You've grown, you've developed, you have. Not counting all the minisodes and specials, you have quite an extensive library of shows.
Very true.
And And I encourage people now more than ever. If you want to say goodbye to Calst, now would be the time. Send us your emails, send us your tweets, send us everything, and
We know you're out there. We know you're listening.
No, we
yeah,
do know
exactly.
you're listening. I checked the numbers. We get like 500 hits each week, like
Don't be
for,
afraid.
and that's only on RVT. Like that's not even counting Rajo Nihon, Ikaricast Blogspot, the iTunes only downloads, which I'm pretty sure way outnumber that. So, I mean, we compare to friggin' Rooster Teeth. So,
Wow, damn. You have arrived.
Well, at this point, though, it's just this is very important, and obviously, like once next week's show gets released, the week after next, it's obviously there's going to be a break because it's a changing of the guard. So,
yeah. Oh, I thought you. Well, I explained. Also on Ikaricast, I'm still running things. I'm just not recording or editing. As Seraph, um,
becomes the workhorse. Yes, I know.
hopefully, if ever,
Ultron's not here, but the Five Lions still exist.
there you go.
Well,
I don't know.
I wouldn't use that necessarily that analogy. Let's just say this. Um, let's say that Kaust is now turning to Bruce Wayne, and I'm becoming Terry McGinnis.
There you go.
I
It's
like
even
that
better.
one even
Yeah,
better.
yeah, they like this better.
That means you get a cool costume.
Yeah, you know,
I get a computer.
obviously, there are going to be obviously people. There's going to be some changes. Some. Obviously, I'm always going to keep what you're reading, watching, playing because staple. Duh. I am still going to do just like Jerry used to do, Nino Kanryu,
Aw, awesome.
because it's still
It's a good
eh,
sign off.
yeah, exactly. It's a good sign off, and it is synonymous with
It
this
keeps the
show.
yeah
You know,
keeps roots.
as for who's going to be on the show after its changes, honestly, I can tell you we're going to try to keep the same crew together, but if there's changes to the crew for whatever reason, please don't get
Yeah,
upset.
exactly.
Don't be mad.
He's doing what he's doing, and
I'm
it's
doing
for the better.
it's
If he
not
does, it's
just for
for
the
the better.
better. Yeah, exactly. Like Cal's wouldn't trust me in this show, and I'm not talking to you as just Seraph radio personality. I'm talking to this as a person, one person to another, to each of you listeners out there right now. Honestly, the original plan was next week's episode would have been the final episode
Mm-hmm.
of Ikaricast ever.
I would have just gone up and left and said, "Forget it. I'm
Right,
done taking
right,
all
Close
this."
down the studio, sell it.
Yeah,
right. There's that, and that possibility lingered in my head, and then I actually came to him and asked, "Well, what if you just left Jeff and myself in charge of the show?"
and I was like, "Hmm,
And then I said, "You would still be producer. You would be executive producer. You know, if there's something you want us to do, we do it. Otherwise, you get to enjoy yourself." So then he thought it over and he actually liked it. Okay, I know some people are going to be confused about this. Why particularly me named as the direct successor over Jeff?
mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm going to simply say this: uh, Jeff has a lot going on. He's doing a lot these days. Hence, Hence why I was the one given the actual main successor role. It's not a
Yeah,
reflection.
exactly. It's not.
It's not like it's not an attack on anyone. It's not you know one thing or another. It's just Jeff's got a lot on his plate, and not that I don't have either, but I've gotten very good at juggling what I do. And this is from the same person that like I was still doing this show and more from Bracers when I used to travel to work. It was a
Yeah, I
3 hour
remember that.
commute. So
Yeah.
so yeah. Jerry distinctly remembers that because I had to leave him in charge of promoting the site.
Yep.
Because I was literally my day would start at 4 in the morning, my night would end at midnight. And that went on for about 2 months. So
4 in the
Remember?
morning to midnight.
Jeez, you only got 4 hours of sleep, maybe.
yeah, like I would get maybe 5 or 6 if I got to sleep on the bus or whatever train, whatnot. And but I,
Damn, I
for the most
had
part,
insomnia.
yeah, it took its toll. It definitely took its toll. But it
Oh God, I remember. I was like, Sarah for song. You're like, ah, and I was like, oh, right.
Sheriff, how you doing?
yeah, yeah,
Are you
pretty
coherent?
much. There was. Oh no,
Damn.
I would still like I would barely be coherent. Let's just say barely, because that definitely a fit. But
Vanilla Ice, kicking my butt.
dun, 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 dun. Well, yeah. So overall, I hope that you celebrate everything that Callus has accomplished because he has accomplished a lot. Um, I hope you stick around because there'll be many more
Can't promise
surprises to
anything.
come. You know,
Oh yeah, like I
uh,
said, actually I don't think I'll be there, but Tokyo Game Show's next month.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm,
My convention is next month. I'm trying to debate if I want to get these tickets this week or next.
oh, what Dragon Con?
No, AWA.
Ah,
oh yes, yes. I forgot they're both in Atlanta, right? Or
Yep.
yeah.
One's Labor Day weekend. The other one's end of the month.
Grr. You get to go back and let Vanilla Ice beat you up. Of course, they call him Iced because American copyright and all that.
But we know it's based off of. He
Yeah,
sure
we
likes
know
his
it's
music.
it's vanilla.
yes. But yeah, so there'll be
Oh
there's
no.
there's there's a lot to come. I'm at this point it's just working things. All the guests that we've had over the last year. There's going to be more of that,
Oh
obviously.
yeah. And
Um,
matter of fact, me as producer might actually help with the guests. All I have to do is focus on getting them on the show and not,
yeah, not having to edit or anything like that.
yeah.
With me doing the editing, like I've spent the better part of the last year
Learning.
relearning how to sound edit because I used to know how to do it before, but that was years ago, and I relearned. What used to take me a few hours to do a show now takes me under an hour if it's just a
So he,
regular show without any skits or anything like that. Do not ask me about skits because dear lord.
oh lord. Oh,
What do you use to sound edit?
we both used Audacity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh
you
sweet,
know,
I broke his wait, what?
Down.
Die!
if you see some new regulars join the show, don't be surprised. If you don't see new regulars, don't join the show either because of other reasons. Then don't be surprised about that either. It's
Yep.
just
Don't take it personally. And if you do have hate mail, just send it to me. I'll read it. I'll try and look at it and read it somehow, and then No, I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, so overall, it's just we're closing out an era, and I'm going to give obviously some time, and then when we pick up, we're going to pick up full speed ahead.
Oh
That's
man,
pretty much
I'm
how
still gonna be listening whenever you put episodes. I'm, I'm subscribed on iTunes, so I'll be
Yeah, I
listening
know.
to how you gonna be doing.
I know. Like there'll be some stuff, and obviously, Cass will be privy to it all.
Well,
Um,
of course, I'll be the one coordinating still.
yeah, exactly. So there'll be.
Yeah, yeah. That's such a good way to put it. I'm leaving the actual talking and editing, recording, but I'm still coordinating it. You could say it that way, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's right. You are still coordinating. So at this point, it's just we're going to.
I'm Dave, and Seraph is Rothbart. Like anybody listen to the Blue PlayStation podcast. But if you did, you'll get the reference. And Seraph's like, "Guh."
No, but yeah, no, you're right. That's pretty much what it is. So yeah, it's a whole new
It's
world.
yeah,
It's a whole new world. Pokemon Johto.
dude.
Actually, I was thinking more of Aladdin, the whole new world.
Oh, oh what?
A whole new world is more romantic, and I don't think we're going for
Oh
romantic.
lord,
We're not going
Whoops.
for romantic. Not here.
dag nabbit, this guy. Oh,
Jump.
what? No, oh shit.
Yeah, but there's so yeah,
Oh,
there'll be some interesting stuff coming from us, and you know, like even I'll admit this now. Morphin Bracers after episode 50 will be going through another format change.
I'm
Um,
wondering what that is.
well, part of it is just like okay, it's to be perfectly honest, it's going to be hard to find. It's still been hard to find a decent replacement for you, Kels.
Yeah, I know. Well, that sounded mad egotistical, but I mean,
Hey, and ego is healthy as long as you're just not like that all the time. And you're not, so you're good. But yeah, no, there's that, and also just cause I am trying all this last year. There's been a lot of experimentation with the
oh
Ikaricast,
man, has
with
there ever? That's
Racers.
true.
We've like there's been more interviews this year than I
Oh sweet
think
lord.
than in any other year of Ikaricast history.
Oh yeah.
There has been Morphin Bracers has you
So
know
many new things.
so many things change,
Oh man.
but it's been an evolution.
What's
Like
funny is how that stuff changed by like chance, or like we needed it to cover something and
and it just
turned to be a feature.
yeah, exactly. Like the skits we covered up because there were some backstage shenanigans that
Hmm.
were affecting the show, which really pissed me off. And now the skits were born out of it. And we're doing a finale, and the skits are actually going to be coming something else after Morphin Bracers 50. So it's, there's always something. You know, Morphin Bracers 50 is going to be big.
Why am I
Ikari
losing?
Cast,
But
Ikari Cast season 5, episode 18 is going to be. Like, part of me almost wants to just be like, okay, I'm going to just end the season, wait a few months, and then be like season 6.
you can do that, especially yeah. It usually it starts in March, but wait. How long you said you wait? A few weeks, or a few months?
Probably like well, no, you want me to still cover the Tokyo Game Show, so it'd probably just be a few weeks.
Well,
No,
yeah, okay,
I
yeah,
might
yeah.
still make it the same season. I don't know. We'll
Well,
see.
we'll see. But either way, it makes sense to like wait
divvy it up,
to wait, and then Tokyo Game Show season 6. Yeah.
and then I'll actually start season 7 in March.
Hmm. That'd be the shortest season ever. Then season 6.
Yes and no. Like what I can always do is double up stuff to kind of
Oh God.
because think about it. Right now, even this season would be short with
Yeah, it would be.
18.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, if you don't know, listeners, standard season, I usually see them go for like 40.
Yeah, so this is technically going to be two halves. It'll be two half seasons, but you know what,
But we'll cross that
we'll make the
bridge. Yeah.
we'll cross that bridge. We'll make the official announcement after Kouse's retirement show. But other than that, it's just Firestar's joining the X Men. I'm happy, and they're resurrecting Nightcrawler. I'm happy again.
I'm happy Chorus come back. I'm happy I have Dragon's Crown. Uh, Pacific Rim's doing okay.
Yeah, overseas finally.
Some other news. PS4's coming soon.
I need, and I still can't afford it.
I know, right? Same here. It's cheaper, but I like have to wait for some money. I was, well, not me, my dad. We were promised to come in sometime. I don't know when. Hoping it'd be like before this year ends. Then I could just move out and find a job. And,
Start life over,
Yep.
and then
drive
it'll
a
be hose and
Tarmac.
wine all the time.
Oh, right. The reason why I'm quitting. Bring that up. The main reason. My career.
You want to focus more on your comics, right?
Yeah.
No, no, he's not focusing on his comics. He's focusing on a porn career. No, I'm kidding. No, it really is comics. It's comics. He's actually working on one with artist Bell.
Yes. That'll be our debut teaser.
Look,
That ought to be fun.
That'll be one of the first things he does, and there's going to be other opportunities. Oh God, I almost like wish we can cram in another episode or two. Just be like one of them be with Dave to watch, but
Oh God. Yes. So that's like I get that. I get some money. I move to California, find some art or writing jobs or something. I don't know.
how much you want to move out there?
Because that's where the work is.
it's either
Uh,
there or New York.
Yep.
ain't nothing out there, but a bunch of whores and hookers.
Now,
No.
not everyone's like that.
No. Yeah. Like
Mm.
my mother was telling me that she was talking to some people at her job, and they were saying the same thing. For the work I do, California and New York, and California even more so because of Ollie Weird.
Or like Sin City and me. Mm.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna do any of that stuff.
Ah. Mm.
I'm like, Mom, and they're like, no, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do any of that crap.
Just when you go, just make sure you got enough to live off of. The cost of living, it's just
Yeah, I know. That's why it's like, Seraph, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, you're also looking for work.
Yeah, I'm actually okay. For those of you who do not know, and I've been hinting this to certain people,
Yeah.
making certain connections. I am moving to Florida. As to why, particularly Florida, a lot of friends down there. A lot of opportunities that can open up for me, and I'm actually be closer to listeners who do not know. I actually have a brother and a baby sister. I actually have four siblings, but unfortunately, one is no longer with us. Um, but my other two siblings are in Puerto Rico. Now, Puerto Rico's not exactly the safest place to be in at the moment.
Yeah,
no,
isn't it?
it's not.
Our
No, it is
our
not.
our isla is going through some crap.
Yeah,
Our little
yeah,
isla.
yeah. Like, but I do want to be closer to my brother, and that is the main reason for my relocation. I'm relocating, so I'm gonna move down there.
I
Uh,
I might move to Florida then Cali to save up money because my grandpa and my uncle there they have pull over there in Jacksonville,
right.
and so like I could save up some money then go, you know.
Yeah, and then my whole other thing is that yeah, Florida's one of, if not the geek mecca. I mean, obviously it's also God's waiting room, but it's also the geek
Yes.
mecca.
What did you say? Guys were waiting.
Yep.
And America's Wang.
Oh yeah, that too. They prefer the Sunshine State.
Yeah, it's no. I mean, hey, I don't mind the Sunshine State. Let it be the Sunshine State.
That's
The
America's
Sunshine State with
way.
all these conventions and
Yeah,
all
that's
this
true.
geek culture stuff.
And
CEO
they
is
got more
there, you
conventions
know.
than us.
Exactly. So I'm
Dag
thinking
nabbit Vanilla
I'm so
Ice.
immersed in geek culture, and I'm going to the state that's probably one of the biggest in terms of geek culture stuff. And my brother will be right over. And I've got a bunch of friends already
Oh
down there.
God,
I'm
I
all in.
almost had him.
That means I gotta make. That means I gotta save some money and do some gas driving. That's right.
I just lost 9 times to Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
did. That damn
sucks.
rolling ball.
I know, cause I have no idea how. I predict some things, but I don't know how to predict the circular one that goes in and out of the background and the foreground. I'm like, where's that gonna go?
Shit, it's above me. No, it's coming low.
The thing is, like, I keep almost getting him. That's what makes me more salty.
It reminds me of me when I was facing I
Dang
was playing
computers.
Capcom versus SNK2, and what's his name? Regal.
Yeah, Rugal. Yeah,
Yeah, Rugal in that final back.
ultimate.
I was like, oh, I think I
Yo,
lost about 100 times.
he beat me up a lot too, cause he's cheap. Well, cause like his damage output is ridiculous,
Literally.
and then his moves eat through yours a lot. Cause like I don't know, frame advantage or something like that.
I
Like
remember this one
both
time. I almost
Shinakuma
got him.
and Urugal are bad, and I just lost 10 times. Oh God. Shinakuma and Urugal are both bad, but I don't know. I think Urugal's worse. Like Shinakuma, I have a little more, a little bit better chance with against. And this guy is a jerk. Y'all there?
Yep.
Yeah,
The
we've
I
been
guy
don't
going.
is a jerk.
We've been
And
going
He is.
for a while.
yeah, we've been going
An
for
hour
nearly
and
2 hours.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Too bad I couldn't show any of the Super Robot Wars, man. Dang, I've been.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to do with the picture when the picture was up. I was trying to figure out how to get it or get the other one that's patched, but it would have either A taken way long or B was confusing to do because like patching English patches is like a pain. Unlike unlike on the my laptop where I have it just already patched because it's easier to do. His ball, you know.
ball.
Yeah,
Look at
ladies and
he turns
gentlemen.
into the ball before I hit him.
Um,
Ugh.
Caw! Wait, what? Why am I doing. Why am I reenacting a scene from The Crow?
Cause you love Brandon Lee. Hey, I got him in for one round. Now
It
I
is
gotta
such
get
a
him again.
shame because Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee. You ever seen the movie
So
Rapid Fire?
Yeah, Rapid Fire was awesome.
You know that was shot in a part of Chicago near where I lived.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh my god, I'm from there. I I used to live right near that bowling alley, like where they bowl in the beginning of the movie. I lived right near that. I used to walk by it all the time, and every time I walk by it, I go rapid fire. you know. Oh my god, I almost had him. Then he beats me and wins the match. Like, what? What? Nah. Nah, homie. Nah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go on to Salty Bet and place your bets against Cows and Vanilla Ice.
Oh god.
Onions on ice. 1,000 on ice. Here we go.
Yeah, that was salty. Oh, nice. All on ice. Thing is, it's like, again, I
And
almost
he needs
had
a
him.
new car. Come on.
I almost had him. Again. Look at him. This-
God, what the hell is that face? Christ, I just not noticed that.
Oh, so what else are we going to talk about before we end this podcast?
Um,
Plugging
um,
or...
Anybody remember Jim Kelly?
Yes. He passed away.
I did not know that until this week.
No?
No, that messed me up.
I know, right? Jim Kelly was... Did you know that he was hired right on the spot to be an Enter the Dragon? Because the guy who was originally going to be it, like, passed it up. Is he just chopping in the air like a Riri? Like, what the...
yes, he is.
Like, yeah, that's fighting tactics, Vanilla. That's... There you go. Got you in the face that time. Because now
Yeah,
I
they
know
got
you're
Vanilla
just...
very detailed here.
He has that weird knee. If you look at his sprite. What's with that knee? It's weird. Ow.
Yeah,
What's with the shopping? Sick of you.
I got a question for both of y'all. Are y'all gonna read the new the Star Wars book that Dark Horse is bringing out?
I
Oh,
believe
it
it's
goes
already
that
out
long.
by Brian Wood.
Got him! Finally! Jeez, go ahead.
I honestly, I'm not sure. Like, part of me wants to because I like Brian Wood. I like what he's doing, and he's doing a great job on the new X-Men title, which is the all-female X-Men book.
Uh,
But I'm not sure. What about you?
Dark Horse,
Yeah.
you said?
Yeah, Dark Horse Star.
They do
Star-
good. Have you read the Avatar ones? That was done pretty good. Dark Horse lets you do what you want to do.
you mean the Promise and the Search?
Yeah.
I read the Promise. I need to read volume 2 of the Search.
And the latest one is supposed to come out in October,
Oh yeah, the Rift.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might as well keep doing this because keep making money off it. Fans gonna want.
Exactly. Look at that.
Well,
I beat
fans
Dio
wanna know
quicker
what-
than I beat Vanilla Ice. What the world? He's
Yeah.
Dio.
We finally get to figure out what happened to Zuko's mother. Plus, they can stop doing little tidbit jokes in the show about that. Like, oh, I don't know.
I know. And Korra, they trolled everybody. What
Oh,
happened,
God, he trolled
Grandma? And then she's like,
It's a funny story. It's a good story. Yeah, the Icky comes in. It's like, just y'all suck.
Icky!
Y'all suck.
ah.
Y'all suck. God, y'all
Troll.
suck.
Thanks, Bryke.
Who is this woman? That's your grandmother.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
of
Crazy
Korra,
woman.
I forgot about the push blocks in this game. Forgot all about those. Oh, and was that a double KO? What?
Yeah, that was
That was a
a
double
double KO.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Oh jeez,
Oh shit.
double
So,
KO.
yeah.
Who'da thunk?
Fight. Just waiting for him to drop that steamroller. Just hope he does it.
Oh,
He tried
right.
to right there. Oh wait, he doesn't have 3 bars right now. Dio. I can't let him get 3 bars. Muda 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 muda. Muda muda.
Oh yes, in Cows.
And I got him.
How did it feel to finally kill Girin since he was like part of the skit since like Morphin Bracers episode 11 or something like that?
Man, it's almost like burying like a part of your life is how it felt to me. I'm like, this is it, Garrett! Chestal! And then, now I'm like, oh, I'll never do that again. Yay! But, oh, I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
killing a final boss, and you finally do it.
How did I kill the final boss way quicker than the
Then Vanilla
last?
Ice.
I know.
Second to last.
What the
Yeah, I know.
world?
It took you, God,
Took me
never say.
11 tries, and yet I beat Dio without dying. What the world?
Doesn't make sense. But you know what? In the meantime, since the game is getting over and we've been at it for almost 2 hours.
Yep. Much
Plugging
plug,
time, shall we?
plug. Who wants to plug? X, you don't do anything. So, but if there's anything you want to people check out, even if it's not from you, go ahead.
Get your asses over to the Broken Infinite now.
I like that.
That never works. I approve of that message.
It's not a
Oh, that's
suggestion.
right. People, I'm still helping with.
Oh yeah, we never did explain that.
Yeah.
Shall I?
Yes.
Jerry is retiring from podcasting. He is not retiring from writing for BI.
It's just a lot less, but I'm still
In
with
all
them, and I'm still
seriousness,
VP.
I can ask him to just review a comic, and normally it takes him less than a day. Because honestly, his reviews only take him like what, 20 minutes to write?
Yeah,
30.
because my reviews are straightforward. I tell you, it's good or bad. Of course, I write more than that, but you know what I mean. Like
Yes.
I don't get sidetracked or anything like in my reviews.
Yes.
Jesus.
So, he's retiring from podcasting. He's not retiring from BI or reviewing. So, yeah, you could still follow him there. Please follow him.
Anything else?
Yeah. Obviously, you already heard the BI shout out.
Anything
Please.
else? X, you want people to check out? You don't tweet, do you? Oh yeah, you do have a Twitter.
I do tweet, but it's for the Broken Infinite, and I kind of tweet here and now. Then I got Twitter. I just pop up like a turtle on the show, see what's going on, and go back in. But I might be doing a little something here in the near future, still in pre-planning stages.
Okay. Okay. I actually, me and Kaus might have something for you. We'll talk to you about that after the show goes off.
That all, X?
That's it.
Seraph?
Yeah, it's my turn. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Seraph here. Sitting here while Kaus kicks some ass in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. In the meantime, you can follow me, obviously, in the Broken Infinite. That's the brokeninfinite.blogspot.com, where we review and talk about comics, tokusatsu, wrestling, anime, and much, much more. You can also follow me on hirotaku.com. Hirotaku, we're with heroes, where it also talks about comic books, tokusatsu, Power
Oh, wait, I don't
Rangers,
have it.
Asian dramas, and more. Also, follow me on Morphin Bracers. Me and Kaus are about to wrap up Morphin Bracers. It'll also be going on hiatus. So, yeah, I won't be podcasting for a little bit myself.
Actually, that's a good thing for both of us. Like, me quitting and you putting things
Taking
on
a
hiatus,
break.
because you can recoup and think of your next step more.
Yeah, exactly. Which is part of the reason, all that. Not only that, it's just like, ladies and gentlemen, I have been podcasting for the last year, almost year and a half now. You know, Warframe Bracers. I think I was in Ikaricast before I officially okay. My first appearance in the Ikaricast was back a year ago, March. I didn't join until season 4, episode 18.
Yep.
Now, with this, season 5, episode 17, it's funny that everything's, Kaus's exit is going to be season 5, episode 18. When my entrance was season 4, episode 18. So, my permanent, edition. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah. Because you showed up before, but you weren't permanent yet.
yeah,
That's okay.
exactly. Episode 11 was my first appearance with Easy Rider, no less. What I do want to tell you is that this time off, I have barely taken a break, and you can seriously ask Kaus, you can seriously ask Otaku Gangster on Twitter, aka Oga. I have barely taken a break this entire time. If I'm not podcasting or recording, I'm writing. If I'm not writing, I'm editing. I am doing something almost all the time. And if I'm not dealing with that stuff, I'm job hunting and trying to make my own move. So, you know, as
Pretty
Kaus is
much.
starting up Gundam Wing Endless Duel, which I haven't played in years. Um, Loved that game. Uh, but yeah, so I need the recouping time. I need to get, some stuff set and ready. There's going to be a lot of changes um, with both the Akari cast. Not as much in the Akari cast as it is with Morphin Bracers. Morphin Bracers is definitely going to have changes. Like, I've done so much of that thing, and you'll find out more in 50 because 50 will definitely be secrets revealed.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I was thinking
see,
of
see,
that one secret.
oh god, yeah. Oh, there's just going to be so many. Hell, I even looked up the first time we started calling you Cal-sama, and that was Morphin Bracers episode 18.
You actually
Ah,
remember?
again with the 18.
Huh.
No, I
Weird.
heard it again last night. I was checking the
Oh,
archives as a matter of fact. Yeah,
weird.
it was episode 18.
So that, and I remember why. I remember the story I told you and why.
Yes,
So that'll be
yes.
revealed in 50. Huh.
Yep. We will reveal that in 50. Also, that is also the same episode where Wheelchair returned to the show.
Huh.
So, um, yeah, Wheelchair returned to the show after, it was his first time back since episode 3. Um, but yeah, again, we'll feed all that on episode 50. I know this episode we've been going through tangents. It's just me and Kaus are really starting to feel the fact that he's retiring, so it's kind of affecting us both right now.
Yeah, I know.
Hence why I am rambling a little more than usual.
That's
Uh,
also the fact we didn't plan any of this. I literally, you go and tell them. I literally called
Called
you
me
out of the blue.
1:45. He calls me 1:45 this afternoon. I forgot about the Ikaricast. I'm like, oh crap. Yeah. What do we? Yeah, I'm gonna play on and do stuff on Twitch while we do live cast. Okay, sure, good. Okay, and about 20 minutes later, I was on Skype with him talking.
Yeah, exactly. Literally,
So
I just call him like, dude, I forgot. I got a plan though. Let me just stream live on Twitch and we'll record that as an Ikaricast.
that
Why not?
works. Yeah, because why not? Don't lose the
Definitely.
hero. Don't lose the hero, Yui. He loves that bitch.
Oh
Runa.
God, Riff and Terry. We should
Oh
check
yeah.
that
Oh
out. Oh,
yeah.
are you done with your plugging? Oh, you didn't
Oh,
even
oh,
start
oh.
plugging. I'm sorry.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no.
even
I did. But you know what? Yeah, Riff and Terry. There'll be more of those, and Jerry will be doing more of those now that he's actually gonna free up because those actually are fun and fairly easy, and we're.
Oh yeah, yeah. Speaking of, if you haven't checked
Riff
them out
there.
already, check out our first one, which is Gundam Wing episode 34, split into two parts, and check out our second one, which is Yu Yu Hakusho episode 3, and not split.
Yes, and not split. Yeah, and that one episode 1 has the two of us, Jeff, Wheelchair 21, and Metal Symphony. Episode 2 of Riff and Terry has the two of us and Easy Rider.
Yep.
And last thing for me, couple more things for me to plug. Another thing, right now as we're recording this, Ed the Crimson, aka Bullet Beast, and Doc of the SSA podcast are in Otakon.
Yes.
and
Really now?
I
they
wish
are
I
going.
was there with them. I was
They
planned to
are
be there.
enjoying Yoko Kano and
Man,
TM
they're
Revolution.
gonna stick that. And then
I
and
want
then
to
and then the hot
try.
cosplayers. There was one particular cosplayer I wanted to meet at Otakon because she did a fantastic Naoto from Persona. That's why I found her. But then she does Yoko Kano, not Yoko Kano, Yoko Littner from Gurren Lagann, and she's doing Ryoko right now at Otakon. And oh well, she's a good cosplayer.
Yeah,
She's
late.
taken though, so I can't,
Yeah,
Damn it!
I can't go that route.
yeah, and that's always how it happens. But
Isn't
yes,
it?
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
but
Life.
ladies and gentlemen, yes, they're in Otakon. I'm sure they're going to have plenty to say, and I'm sure they will talk about it.
Oh,
Whatever
I remember what
podcast.
I asked Ed to do. I said take all the pictures.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure Ed is. I am most. If I know Ed, and I know Ed pretty damn well,
Oh yeah.
he is. But in that case, I wanted to send a special shout out to the both of them. Follow them. That's Ed the Crimson, all one word, with a capital E, a capital T, and the in Crimson on Twitter, and also follow Doc at SSAA Podcast, also on Twitter. Obviously, Doc is executive producer of a bunch of different podcasts in his own umbrella.
Which is what
But
I always wanted to do with the Ikaricast. Have a network like that,
yeah, have an
like other
umbrella.
podcasts that I would have them just do their own thing, but they just say they're part of our network. Maybe in the future, when I'm a producer, I can handle that.
Yeah, exactly. There's sky's the limit. With that, also with that being said, also the main umbrella of Doc's podcasts is between his Gintama podcast and of course um,
The namesake of his Twitter.
namesake the Ass Backwards Anime Podcast, which is the best kept secret on the internet. I'm sure I am saying this right because if I
Yeah. You are. You
Doc
are.
is going to Doc will probably murder me, and I know he listens because he's told me he has. He's told us both he has. So yeah.
Yes. He told us both. Yes.
So yeah. Obviously, his big thing will be episode 100 of SSA podcast, which looks like is I I I he's
I don't
working on
remember.
it.
I think Bullet said I'd be asked to
Yes,
join.
yeah, you would be asked to be on.
Good.
Uh, and I was on episode 99, which is up now. Um, so yeah, Doc's just making sure everything is set because episode 100 of SSA podcast is going to be a 24-hour extravaganza. It'll be huge. Follow it. Also, don't forget to follow Ed and also Dame Dr. Foxy Brown. She's also on Twitter. They're both also on Dropping the X, an unofficial Hunter x Hunter podcast. They obviously Ed's down in Otakon, and so yeah, I'm sure we'll hear about Otakon this and much more. And the last thing I want to plug is to all our friends, our longtime friends, Soul Bro,
Yeah.
Chris Conche, all of you over Mecha Talk, Gundam, all of them, Dalo, thank you. Please follow them all on Soulbro. That's at Soulbro Ryu on
All one word.
Twitter. Um, at Dalo R, capital D and a capital R at the end there.
Two L's in Dalo.
I don't know Chris's Twitter.
Chris is his tweets are protected. Like he has to like authorize you anyways.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, in that case,
but you can follow mahq.net. That's the
And
Twitter.
also Chaos Theater.
It's spelled
and
like
also
that.
Gundam,
Yes,
MHQ.
at MHQ.
At
Yep. Gun.
MHQ. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
crybaby Wu Fei.
Crybaby Wu-Fei. Hate you, Wu-Fei. Hate you. But with that being said,
my
that's all
turn,
my
right?
plugging.
Yes. Now for me, check out this here Ikaricast on iTunes, on rvtentertainment.com, and on ikaricast.blogspot.com. You can also check the pod. Oh wait, actually, right there. You can check my DeviantArt out if you feel like it. Fightercast.deviantart.com. I still do commissions. It's just focusing on writing. I haven't been drawing as much, but I can still draw for you for $1. $1. $5 if you want it colored. $3 if you want it halfway colored. Check out pixiv.me/fightercast. Same thing. Pixiv.me. Same thing. Same thing as my DeviantArt, just in Japanese for Japanese people. And for Americans who happen to be on Pixiv like me. You can also check out youtube.com/Brad Burns Rival, where you'll see Let's Plays like, or live streams like this uploaded too, because Twitch is connected to my YouTube. I don't have to do anything special, just tell Twitch to upload this to YouTube. And check out youtube.com/The Game Riffers, where it's me and other people like Jeff and Double RPG of the 40S podcast, and we'll riff on a game all together. Right now, we're doing Super Mario Brothers 2. I just got to figure out a time when we're all online at the same time and riff it. And Video Dragon, props to him for giving us other gameplay footage to riff. We don't have to do anything special with the footage. He already recorded it. We just got to riff it. And I put it up. That's youtube.com/thegameriffers. Email us, thecaricast@gmail.com. I don't think we got any emails. I'll check. Seraph, salty bucks, salty bet. How many salty bucks you bet that there'll be an email?
I put it all on no email.
Oh,
That's the sad thing is that's a smart bet.
We love you guys, but you know we want you to write in, and you haven't really wrote in much.
And we know you're listening. I checked the numbers.
no, you're there. I see here.
Yep, no email. Again, the email is theikaricast@gmail.com. THEIKARICAST@gmail.com. Email us your thoughts, questions, anything, feedback, all that. Please. Is that all for me? As
That
Wu-Fei
would
just
be
sent a dragon in
correct.
my face?
That would be correct. That is all for you.
Alright then, I guess there's only 2 words left for me to say, yeah? On a particularly downer of a note. I beat JoJo's, but then Wu-Fei beats me. But anyways, there's only 2 words left for me to say. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
Hold on. I want to say it while I get the hit in on Wu-Fei.
of
I want
course
to
he
have an
does.
advantage.
I want. I understand.
Okay. Okay, it's just my pride talking.
Mhm.
Come on, let me have an advantage. He has a life lead on me. No. Okay, do I have a life lead? A sizable one? I don't know if it's sizable. I do have a life lead.
Yeah, you're getting. Yeah, you're getting there.
Oh, Lord. What?
You're.
Okay.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, for what you're seeing is what you're hearing is Kaus is doing his best against Wu Fei, and he's about to beat him in 5. No, 4. Come on.
Alright, got him. Alright. 2 words left for me to say. Nimyu. Kanryo.
And we're clear.